Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, we are going to be doing a full face of Westman Atelier, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay, so Westman Atelier. I love Westman Atelier. This is my bougie brand, is what I call it. They're a little bit more expensive, but I really, really love the aesthetic. I love how my makeup turned out. I mean, I cannot wait to walk you guys through every product that I've used. I feel like a sophisticated businesswoman. It's kind of the feeling, the vibe I'm getting, because it's not like, bright green eyeshadow. It's very sophisticated. I feel like it's a very sophisticated brand. So with that being said, we're just going to go through every product that I use on my face today from Westman Atelier. Okay, so first I went in with the Westman Atelier, the new liquid oh, it says it twice. Liquid super loaded in Peau de Peche. I did a short just recently showing how I apply this on my face as a liquid illuminator before foundation, and I absolutely love this. I know it's a little bit expensive, but I just put like 2 drops on my finger and then apply it all over the face and then blend it in with my fingers, and it's just a really beautiful illuminating base for foundation. There's brands are coming out with these left and right now. They're just a really pretty illuminating base to maybe make a matte foundation not so flat. And I absolutely love this. I love how it smells. I love how the Peau de Peche looks. I also made a short comparing this Peau de Peche with the original cream Peau de Peche. The colors are just a teeny bit different. I feel like the liquid illuminator is just a little bit more shiny compared to the cream. It's a shiny and a little bit lighter, so I really, really love it for on tops of the cheekbones and all over the face. This one is so my cup of tea. I love this. Really, really great purchase. Super awesome. Okay. Then I went in with my Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. I have mine in the shade Atelier 0.5. This I did a full review on my channel with. And it's a little dropper too, just like the illuminating drops, and it's dewy. It is wet. You'll see in the B-roll that I filmed that this is, I do 2 drops on the back of my hand and then place it all over the face, and then I blended it all in with my current favorite foundation brush, the BK Beauty 0101. Absolutely love this brush, but I blended it all in with that, and this paired with the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick. I have it in the same shade, Atelier 0.5. These two together, match made in heaven. I love them. I love them a lot. Together. Separate, I don't really like them. This one's way too dewy and wet looking for my preference, and this one's a little too dry. And I've come to realize with some stick foundations, they're just a little bit more drying on my acne prone dry skin than I prefer. So this one with this, perfect match made in heaven. I absolutely love them together. This is the base. I have to set it with a little bit of powder, but not a lot. I really, really like it. Those two, great. Okay. Next, I went in with the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. I have mine in the shade Biscuit. This is a holy grail for me. This is an amazing contour color. It is so easy to use. It blends like a dream. I love this product. If you're going to buy one thing, well, there's a couple things I think you should buy, but this one is really, really good. If you don't have anything like this, I would highly recommend it because it's become a staple in my collection. I usually take it when I go on the go, and I absolutely love how it looks on the skin. It adds just such a great contour chisel face look. I use it with my Sonia G classic base, and I just blend it out with this brush. It is so beautiful blended out. Really, really great product. The contour stick from Westman Atelier, it lives up to the hype. It's very hyped up and it is worth it. Worth it. Next, I used my cream blush. This is the Baby Cheeks blush stick in Chochette. I have the shade Chochette and I really love this too. I mean, it's a cream blush. So in the line, it's not super standout product for me. You know, I have a lot of cream blushes that I really love. But it's great. It's really, really good. If you're a Westman Atelier super fan like me, then I would recommend picking one up because the formula is amazing and it does last a really long time. I usually use my Sonia G mini base to blend out my blushes because it's a little bit smaller because I tend to go a little crazy on the blush. I want to keep my blush more contained than I have in the past. So I use a little bit of a smaller brush, but really, really love Chochette. Beautiful color. Works with everything. Really great formula for blush. For highlighter, I went in with a little bit of my Super Loaded Tinted Highlight in the shade Peau de Pêche. These compacts are so hard to open. But anyways, this is what I used on the tops of my cheekbones. I first blended it in, picked it up on my Sonia G Jumbo Concealer brush. I really like this shape for the tops of the cheekbones. But I placed it with that and then blended everything together with my same foundation brush that I use, the BK 101. And I just, it marries so well with the blush. And it's like a beautiful, perfect, natural highlight for when you don't want to be super beaming. Because I did go in after that with a little bit of the Westman Atelier Liquid Super Loaded, the new Peau de Pêche shade. Because I love how this is just a little bit more shiny than the cream. The cream is much more natural on the face, where I feel like the Liquid Super Loaded is just a little bit more intense. So I put that on the top of the cream Super Loaded, and I did put this down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow because it's just I love it so much. But I also really do love the original Peau de Pêche, this cream. It's just for a little bit more natural days. If you're maybe a little bit more mature skin, I think this would be perfect for you. It's so, so pretty. Definitely worth the money. I mean, the compact is gorgeous. It's heavy. It's great. Worth it. I did want to talk about this real fast. I did not use this on my face today. This is the Lit Up highlighter stick. I got mine in the shade Nectar. This is the mini version, and mine did come broken. I briefly talked about this in one of my most recent videos. It's so sad to me that it came broken because since it's broken, it like hits the top and it's got all mushed, and either way, it came broken. I still would pick up a large size, not broken, if I like the formula, but I do not. I do not like this formula. I don't think it's super worth the money. I think that highlighter-wise, Westman Atelier has way better options. It's too sticky. It's too tacky sticky for me. I can make it work underneath foundation. I was kind of using this like a Illuminator before foundation for a very targeted highlighter, tops of the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose situation, but just to get some use out of it. But I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. I mean, I still love Westman Atelier so much. I kind of want to try another color and a not broken option, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'd say skip that and get a Peau de Pêche highlighter. Then I went in with my Westman Atelier Vital Press Skincare Powder. I have mine in the shade Creme. Oh, they're so hard to open. I love this powder. I want this in the pink and the white because this one is just a little too, I don't know what I was thinking really when I bought it. I wasn't, obviously. So I want the two other colors because it isn't as brightening under my eyes as I wish it would be. But this one works really great to kind of set where my face gets a little bit too dewy, if it does, from these drops and the foundation stick. So it's a really good all over face setting powder, and it It like makes it a little bit less dewy, but doesn't make you look flat and cakey. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful powder. I love it. I am going to pick up a couple more shades. I usually wait for a Sephora sale to pick up my Westman Atelier stuff because it is so expensive. But yep, definitely going to get the pink one, maybe the white one for sure. Oh, and I used for the powder my Unit 305 brush, just very small, compact, precise placement for powder for me. After that, I went in with my Westman Atelier Beauty Butter Powder Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Coupe de Soleil. This is another product from Westman Atelier that I unfortunately would say you could probably skip on. It's a really beautiful bronzer. It blends like most other powder bronzers that I have. I do use my Rare Beauty. This doesn't have a name on it. I think it's the Rare Beauty powder brush. It's just a very fluffy brush. And I go over all the way around the perimeter of my face. But this is very expensive for what it is. And I still prefer my cream bronzers over this. And I haven't really been reaching for it. So, I mean, take that with what you will. I still bought it. If you're a Westman Atelier super fan, the embossing is absolutely gorgeous with all the little hearts. I mean, it's very beautiful, but the product inside is it's mediocre. So I wish it was better, but I enjoy it, still use it, but you could probably skip on that. The face is done. Next, we're going to move on to the eyes. So I used my Bonnet Brow Defining Pencil. I have mine in the shade Bark. This so the spoolie spins out. I really like how the spoolie separates, and it's a really great spoolie. I wish that Westman Atelier had a brow gel. Unfortunately, they don't, so I don't have one in right now. So the spoolie comes out, and then this is the tip. And this is something else where I would I'm definitely not going to repurchase this, that's for sure. And brow pens, you go through brow pens pretty fast. This tip is thick. Like, I think I mentioned in my last video or so that this is a very thick tip. And I can't even imagine. It works for me in my brows because all I really do is add a touch like at the corners. I don't even really have to mess with the front of my brows. I'm super lucky that way. But if you have to like add some more brow hairs, this is not it. This is a very simple, fast, out the door brow pencil compared to something that's a little bit thinner where you have to do more details. So this I would skip, and it's very expensive. It's Westman Atelier, and I probably won't be repurchasing. For eyeshadow, I used these. Now, these came in a set. The I Love You set. It was in a beautiful gold box. I have a short unboxing it and showing you all the colors. It was for Christmas. I think it's still available on their website, actually, last time I checked. But the set, gorgeous. I love the gold packaging. I was super, super excited. Little Christmas present to me. And these I really, really love. I enjoy these. I usually bring them with me on the go, and they're fast, easy. I haven't heard great reviews about the Westman Atelier eyeshadow stacks. I've never tried any of the other original formulas. I've only tried these. And so first I go in with the shade Smudge. This is the matte shade from the trio. It's got a matte and two shimmers. It's a brown matte and absolutely gorgeous. I mean, gold packaging. Like, look at that. It's so sparkly. It makes me so happy. So I just put that brown matte all over my lid, focusing really on my lid, blending a little bit into the crease, but it's very simple. And I always use my fingers. So I did use my fingers in the demonstration because that's what I usually do. So I go all over with the Smudge matte shade. And then I use Mink, which is my favorite shade from the trio. It's like a taupey brown. I use Mink all over the lid on top of that brown. And then I go in with a little bit of Fete, which is like a gold, sparkly sparkly gold. In focus the effect in the inner corner and into the tear duct area. So these I absolutely love. They're a very dry cream. They're not wet at all. They don't feel anything like my Charlotte Tilbury or my Auric. Maybe the powder from Auric, the top part. These feel a little bit like that. They're more on the dry side, but because they're so dry, they don't crease. I've worn them all day long and they don't crease. They look amazing by the end of the day. So if you're looking for something long wearing, these are amazing. They look amazing on my eyes. I feel sophisticated, like I mentioned before, and I think these are worth it. I love this set. I want to try more colors because, you know, I want to compare for science. So I may pick up more shades of the eyeshadows, but I really enjoy them. And I love how they stack together, super convenient. I love them. And with that, I went in with the Westman Atelier I Love You eye pencil. I have mine in the shade Coal Noir. These just recently became available at Sephora, and there's a black and a brown. This one is the black one that came in the I Love You box set that I purchased. And this is all right. I don't think once, you know, I go through a whole pencil, if that ever happens, I probably won't be repurchasing this because it's expensive for an eye pencil. And I do think that I have a couple other eye pencils that blend just a little bit better. But I go over the top of my eyelid with this, and I just blend it out a little bit with my finger. It just gives a little bit of added dimension where the eyeshadow is so simple. And I do go in on the upper waterline just to make sure there's no space there. I kind of like that look with the black. And yeah, it's good. It's not great. It's not knock your socks off. It's a pencil. So take with that what you will. For mascara, Westman Atelier just has the one mascara. And unfortunately, this is the I Love You mascara. I have mine in the shade Clean Black. This is the I Love You packaging. It usually, I think, has black and gold packaging. This is the gold packaging from the set that I purchased. And I wish that, you know, I watched a lot of reviews and nobody else really loves this mascara. And I was like, maybe it'll be me. You know, that's why I purchase things like this. I'm like, maybe I'll love it. Unfortunately, I just can't. It's like this by itself is like $58. And the packaging, gorgeous. But a mascara that is so thick. I mean, where are my lashes? They're blacker, but I think that I curled my lashes before I put this on, and I think that it actually makes them fall down. I would love to see Westman Atelier come out with another mascara, maybe one with a more rubber wand that I could pair with this, and maybe it could help lift those lashes up, but it's just, I'd say skip this. I have so many other mascaras that I love, love, love that are not as expensive that you can repurchase. So yeah, probably won't be repurchasing that one. And last but certainly not least, I went in with my Westman Atelier Squeaky Clean Liquid Lip Balm. I have mine in the shade Nana, and this is amazing. I love how this feels on the lips. It's gorgeous. I really, really want more colors. The packaging is heavy. It's just so beautiful. The whole Westman Atelier aesthetic I love it, obviously. But this is really, really great. If you're looking for a bougie lip balm gloss situation, these are the way to go. They're bougie, but they're beautiful. They feel amazing on the lips. It doesn't last a super long time. I don't think I've ever really met a gloss that lasts a super long time, but it feels amazing while it's on, and you just pop it in your purse and reapply, and that makes it worth it. It's really, really great lip gloss. I do not have the compact with the 4 different colors, their lipstick compact deal. I really want to try that. That's on my list, but it's very expensive, and I haven't seen the best reviews on it, so I'll probably end up purchasing it, but I haven't yet. And yeah, I love Westman Atelier. They are my bougie brand that I like to spend money on, and I usually pick up their stuff as soon as it comes out. It's one of my favorite brands. They just feel like an upgraded mom makeup. You know, they're very fast, very simple, but a little bit more expensive. I just feel good. This makeup makes me feel good, and that's what we want from our makeup, right? So when I do have time to put makeup on with all of my kids, I love using my Westman Atelier stuff because it just looks amazing. Okay, so let me know down in the comments, have you tried Westman Atelier? Do you love it? Is it not your favorite? What are your thoughts? I'd really love to talk to you guys about it. This is one of my top favorite brands, definitely, I think top 5. That's a video. That's a video for the future. My top 5 brands. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Westman Atelier, if you... Okay. Kind of. I'll just keep going. It's a really good all-over face setting powder. My husband made me a coffee. All right. Thank you. What am I trying to say?